Hey everybody, Ryan FMTG here, and before we talk about today's deck, please pet the little corgi in the bottom right of your screen. That is the sub button, and it's great to get some new subs with each and every video. So today's deck is a Felyne Shieldspire, and I have not really played much of Shieldspire, besides I've been playing for the past couple days, have been having a lot of fun with it, and this list is a list that my friend Josh sent me that he got off of Reddit, and he made some changes, and this is definitely a somewhat known quantity, but with some, player choices with some of the numbers. So this is very similar to a Rathalos Blazing Wall style deck, and really what I want to find today is, do I like Blazing Wall or Shieldspire more? So with that in mind, a lot of it will look similar. Like, of course, we have the playset of the Flight Boy and a playset of the Agility Boy, because those are just so strong. Then our other units is Heavily Kicks Chun-Li, because yet again, so strong and has keywords, and keywords usually means a pretty powerful unit. We are playing 2 Codys and 3 Rashids. This is a great way to deal some damage to our opponent's units, so kind of playing some offense as well as defense. Those are the units, and then you have a lot of actions either to deal damage to your opponent's units, like Chain of Fists as well as Liberation Slash, or to make your stuff more powerful, as in State of Nothingness, 2 Research Subject, and 2 Inborn Powers. Right now, I kind of like the 2-2 split, because Research Subject does get your units a little bit more buffed. However, Inborn Powers is kind of nice because it's cheaper, because you pay 2 MP, but you get 1 MP back. And both are just memory 2, which is very, very easy for this deck to achieve. And then you're playing tons of ways to give shield, is a playset of Wall Jump and Blade Shattering Defense. And then to round up everything, we are playing, of course, some legendaries, because why would you not be playing Agent's Memory, because this card is just fantastic, as well as the Doll's Memories, because guess what? Memory cards, very, very strong in most decks. So why don't we jump into some games, see how this feels. Up against Raging Demon, I kind of want to keep this hand. Raging Demon could be hard because they have a lot of removal, so we'll see if we can power through some removal and just win the game. Let's start with Lucia, because now if they try to remove it, we could just flip it, and this will do some good damage once they start playing units. Let's just do this. We could have waited, maybe, because now they can just outright remove it, which we kind of saw that coming. Let's Liberation Slash that. I would like to kill this, because if the bottom lane died, they wouldn't net MP, but it's already taking 2 damage, so it'll be at 3, which is a lot easier for us to kill with just like Heavily Kicks Chun-Li or something like that. Let's take this damage and now place this. Oh, guess it did not matter. Whew, and yet again, 2 memory, very easy for us to get. Drawing a Wall Jump is fantastic right there. That's fine. I think we're going to use our hero art, even though they can kill this, but now it makes this Chun-Li very, very dangerous for them. And now we can drop like a Rashid and start getting some damage in other places. Because now we can kind of just like forget about the Chun-Li. It's our opponent's problem now. Sure. Let's pump up Rashid, because if Rashid could get like 1 hit in, that's going to be fantastic. They do have their hero power online, which could be very bad for us. Hopefully we can get this down though first. Ooh, that was great. And this is looking extremely good, because even if they deal with that, sure. Should we shield up this dude? Nah, I don't really care about it, because I think it's going to die. Maybe we should have shielded it up. I want to just do this. Yeah, let's just do this, because now either are lethal. Yes! Okay. Got through some removal and just aggro win. Let's go. Aggro deck against aggro deck. Let's go. We can keep this. Having Heavily Kicks Chun-Li plus like wall jump and Liberation Slash. This is actually a very good hand. I love it. Love it, love it. Let's go. Let's just go for this. We maybe want to do this before... Well, no, Chun-Li would have already hit. Never mind. But this is fine. Like, yes, they gain 4 and mitigate that, but now we have the only thing on board. We could just do this. Hopefully this kills it, because I do not want them to be stealing our cards. I put them in my deck for a reason, and I would like to keep them. Let's actually use this. Even though I think this is just going to give +2, a 4/6 Chun-Li is awesome. And I don't want them to steal it, right? No, that was like the best thing that they could have done. Because if they just like stole like a wall jump or Blade Shatter defense, it's like whatever, I don't really care about that. I'm hoping that this goes in the middle so we can actually kill that. Come on, middle. 50-50 shot. Yes! And this should just be kind of game here. Let's do this. We actually probably don't need to use our hero power. That was that was stupid. I should not have done it because that was like game right there. So just pull on the game just a little bit. Up against Temptation. This is... We could kind of keep, but this is definitely a mulligan. Because our only unit was Cody, and as soon as we hit 5, we would play a Cody, and that would just feel so bad. Where at least now we can play Rashid. That's fantastic. And hopefully they play something, then we can just play our Agility Dino. Well, now we'll just play this, because I would like them, because they're Temptation. They're going to probably have some units to be playing soon. I would like to get my triggers off. Maybe it's not even worth it. Maybe, there we go.
Don't disappoint me now.
I wonder if we don't care about this anymore. Let's just do this. Because, like, the +2 is so... Wow. Do we do that? I don't know. We could do this now. That would just be +2. That doesn't seem that worthwhile. Actually, giving this shield is going to be fantastic. Yeah, we want to give this shield, which seems like counterintuitive, but we do just want this to survive the most. Yeah, let's do that. And hopefully they halt it again so it doesn't take damage. Okay, now they all are actually halting other things because now they're worried. So they don't halt this, that it just like deals some more damage, which I guess like could kind of be fine. Let's do this. Ooh, that could actually... We actually might be able to deal with this. Maybe? No, it's getting pretty hefty. We do have 2 Codys on deck. Shield... I wish I was playing Blazing Wall so we could actually... Tilt. Because now we could... Wait, we could do this. Because now they can play something that we can just play Cody and kill it. Oh. 4, 8, no. Okay, okay.
Just relax.
We need to quickly play this.
Everything.
Bam. It's fantastic. And we won. Yeah, because all their eggs were in that one basket, and we had a very hefty board after that. Okay, feels nice to... Up against antibody activation Jill. We can keep this. Hopefully we can win this and get that sweet 4-0. This hand is going to be pretty good if we can draw one, like another wall jump or a chain of fists or something. Mostly because I don't want to play this until we have the 2 memory count. Do we just do this? They could kill this. Ooh, drawing another wall jump is fantastic there.
All preparations complete.
Let's quickly play this because now if they can't play a unit in the middle, our guy will kill their guy.
Give up already.
Well, let's just do this.
Not looking for it.
Let's quickly kill that. And I think the opponent might have left. Which, you know what? If the opponent did leave, I'm actually going to show this because this has been happening to me kind of a lot. Because this deck is kind of a salt-inducing deck because sometimes it's just like, you play against it a lot, it sometimes just feels very helpless. So I do feel like some decks you do get more rage quitting, or maybe the opponent did just lose connection. But, you know, is what it is. We definitely were very far behind or ahead, so we got there. So overall, we went 4-0, and I really do like this list a lot. I do think that there's ways to improve it, some numbers here and there, but it is fast, aggressive, has ways to just pump up your units and keep them safe with shields, as well as dealing damage to your opponent's units, which is fantastic. It is very weak to hard removal, so, you know, DD Wesker or Akuma Raging Demon, stuff like that can be a tall order for this deck to win against. And as you kind of saw in that last game, kind of like what I said, is you tend to run into a little bit more rage quitting or maybe drop connections just because this deck is a known quantity and sometimes it feels really bad losing so fast, so hard to, you know, agility and flight units and everything like that. So I definitely understand that from an opponent's perspective. The last thing I want to talk about is Felyne Shieldspire better than Rathalos Blazing Wall? And because both of them, you can kind of do the same. It's going to be green-red and a mix of units with agility and flight, some interaction, and some pump spells, stuff like that. So let's look at the hero power. Shieldspire is AP 14. Give a friendly unit plus 3 HP, which is great. Reduce damage taken of 3 or less to 1, which is really, really good, right? All that, 14 AP is pretty cheap. 3 HP is a lot of HP. And the damage reduction from 3 to 1 is very good because there's a lot of units or damage dealing effects that are 2 or 3. So that would reduce it to 1. So it can make your units really stick around for quite some time. Let's look at Blazing Wall. Blazing Wall is AP 14, so the exact same amount of AP. Give plus 2 HP, so 1 less HP, because it is just 2 HP, which 1 less does feel kind of bad. However, it gets shield to a unit, not the damage dealing. So in my mind, the AP is the exact same. Felyne gives plus 1 more HP, where Rathalos just gives 2 HP, which that is almost even. Shield, so the big difference is, would you rather have a shield or damage reduction? And if you're facing a lot of smaller units or smaller damage dealing effects, you would definitely rather have the damage reduction because that just stays completely over time. However, if you're doing heavy hitters like against like Wesker or Burrows with Devil or something like that, you would much rather have the shield. So I think they're very, very close. push comes to shove, I think I do like Rathalos Blazing Wall more, because I really think shields are very powerful, and on the ladder these days, you definitely do see Blazing Wall more. But that's why I kind of wanted to do some Felyne Shieldspire to kind of really solidify that fact, and I don't feel like I've solidified my thought process. But right now, I think it's going to Blazing Wall. However, if you like Felyne, if you like Shieldspire, this is definitely a great meta and a time for you to play that deck. But let me know in the comments what you feel between Blazing Wall and Shieldspire. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time.